Right, let's see if this is working. Anybody see me? Just give me some. Just give me some comments. Let me know you can see me. See if I can get some reception around here. Should see the train come past in a minute. Yeah, yay! People are joining. Hi, folks. Let me know you can see me. Okay. Welcome to the live. I'm a bit rusty with this live streaming, so bear with me. Just let me know if the picture's okay. I'm in a bit of a semi-rural area, so I have a few breakups. Let's see what happens. I haven't been around here live streaming for about 12 months, so around the walk around this big lake. Oh yeah, there's some people. I can't zoom in. How'd you zoom in? I'll just keep the live going, see if we can get any viewers. See if I get any comments and people stay with me. It's about an hour's walk, but I won't live stream. I'll just give a short. I'll just do a quick live stream, see if anybody comes on. Try and save me battery. See if I get any viewers coming on. Let's see what's happening. Play music in the background, and if that's where you can hear the music or I can hear it. Hey, the train's running. Let's see what's happening. Hello, everybody. If you just tap the screen so I know I've got a signal. Let me know where you're watching from. Just a bit rusty with doing live streams, so just bear with me. Give me a follow. Look at me all previous uploads. I don't go live very often. I might just be live when I'm in a nice place to share with you. So I do a lot of pre-recorded videos from the walks that I go on. I saw the sun shining this morning. I thought I'd renew my membership because you have to pay to get in where I am, and I can just see this little steam train coming past. Just Trentham Gardens. Let's see if we've got anybody we know. Yeah, I've just got to get the right time if I see people who I know joining me live. It says I've got over 2,000 followers, so I thought I'd get some people on me live. I was getting a bit despondent with the lives because I was getting no viewers through TikTok, so I've been doing more on YouTube. I've just renewed my pass for 12 months, so we'll have a brisk walk around here, see if we can get any signal. I'm an old live streamer from Periscope days. I used to use a Periscope app, and then it's all TikTok now. Let's see if we've got anybody I know. Yeah, just tap the screen for me. Just let me know you can see a picture. Let me know where you're watching from. Give me a follow, like the stream. That'll encourage me to do more live streams. I do mainly just sort of outdoor nature, history. I'm in North Staffordshire. I'm near to the Peak District and Alton Towers, and there's some lovely places to film. There's some people who obviously show the bad sides of this area, but I just show all the good stuff. There's some nice places here. I wasn't sure how busy it was going to be with the kids being off. It gets more busy. I think there's a circus here. But that's what I tend to do is obviously a live stream occasional and then do a lot of pre-recorded videos and then upload them. I've noticed I've got over a lot this morning. I haven't a lot of uploads I haven't done this morning. But there was a guy who was on TikTok walking exactly where I am this morning. So if you are watching, it inspired me to renew my membership and come have a walk around myself. And I got a few followers this morning from telling people I was in this area. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, check out my other videos. There's some people. There's like a rowing club. See those people rowing. It's like a rowing club at the back of the. It's like a rowing club at the back of the park. It's like a rowing club around the back end. It's been a while since I've come out. The train's operating. It wasn't working last time I come. I came a lot here when the COVID times were on. So everything wasn't back to normal. Just waiting for the rain to go away. Start having some of that spring sunshine. If you stay with me on this walk, we should see a few interesting things. If you've got any comments, anything you want me to point out on the walk, just let me know. You'll be able to see some black swans in a minute. But when I used to be on Periscope, I used to be able to watch replays. It wasn't all about being live. You could always watch a replay. I know TikTok will save this video, then I can upload it if it seems clear enough. We're just right by the River Trent as well. I was hoping I'd just get some people who are following to give me some advice on the settings on TikTok. Because at the moment, it's sort of, I can hear music off my Spotify playlist, so I don't know if you can hear it or I can just hear it. I'm just a bit rusty going live. But now the weather's getting a bit brighter and sunny. Let's see where we are. Yeah, I used to be on Periscope and it used to be rubbish at holding the connection, so if you just bear with me, if the connection does go, just bear with me. Because I'm basically going into the countryside now, so I'm unless the signal's got better from our last time I came. There's lots of places I can go and I can't live stream because there's no signal. So I tend to do, you'll see me, if you follow my channel, if you give me a follow and check my uploads, I've got a lot of videos I haven't uploaded yet. I've got about 850 videos on my camera roll. I noticed. Obviously, I don't want to bombard people with the videos. I'll just let you enjoy the scenery. Unless anybody's got any comments, I'll try and answer your questions best I can. Should have bought some bird food, I forgot. Bring some bird food next time. Oh, hello. Are you there? See what you've done? You've inspired me to come now. Just because I saw you this morning, I came down and renewed me pass because it had run out. So I've got to come here more often now. I'll just have a walk around and see if I can get anybody. Because that's the problem, see, when I come on my lives, it's not the numbers, it's just like people interacting with you, you know. I was getting like people joining, but like zero interaction, you know, so I didn't know if there was anybody there or not. But I think we should all like sort of club together all like the nature people on TikTok and get a little click, you know, let us all get sort of band together. Because there isn't, that's what happened on Periscope, you see. That was more about Periscope was all about nature and outside, and you see people in Australia and America and Canada, and like I say, the FYP on TikTok, I can scroll for an hour and you just never get anybody doing a walk, you know, or a nature walk. It's lots of like just seeing people's faces sitting in the house, you know. So I'm glad I saw you this morning. You've inspired me to come back. So trying to get me enjoyment of live streaming again. But what feels weird with this is obviously if you haven't been on Periscope, is what I used to find with Periscope is I know you can do it on TikTok. It's because I was on a lot of nature walks. I used to do a lot of inviting people in, you know, where you could hear the voice while you're walking. Because it's obviously when you're on nature walks, it's hard to catch all the comments when you're always in the sunshine or watching, you know, fall in the canal. So I can miss some comments. Let's see where we are. Well, this is what I tend to do: is I'm trying to enjoy the scenery like you are. And I'm glancing at the phone, and you just miss comments because it's always scrolling. 60 messages. Where are we? Is the reception okay? I think I'm on Tesco. I think this is Tesco. What I'm on now. It's like a nice all-weather path, anyway. I should make sure you follow me and what's that other guy's channel? Where's it gone? It's such a small screen when I'm watching in the house on my iPad. It's such a small screen. I've only got an iPhone 7. I probably need to upgrade my phone, I think. Let's see where we are. Oh, that's it, yeah. Walk with Thomas, that's it, yeah. Give Walk with Thomas a follow. Follow Jason Who, Walk with Thomas. If you enjoy all this sort of outdoor content. I thought I was the only one on here doing it on TikTok. I thought that's why I was getting nobody watching. Like, you just got to find all the travel guys. When I started, I was on Android. That wasn't very good, and somebody said, "Oh, get iPhone." Oh, yeah, it's all the black swans. I'll just, yeah, I've got learned to sort of check for comments more. I'm just going to get to these black swans and I'll just check if there's any comments. It's just the way you hold your phone. It's difficult to see the comments while you're filming. Because I've got long arms, so my phone's quite low down. There's some black swans. That's a very unusual sight, black swans. I don't think they've had any chicks yet. Yeah, that's it. We're like incognito, aren't we? Walk with Thomas. Yeah. I find it's all about the content and just trying to get confidence to show your face now and again. It's not about me. It's about the content. Oh, I've got 11 viewers, it says. Your viewers can hear what? Yeah. Can you hear my music? I don't know what's happening. I've got Spotify playing in the background while I'm live streaming. Can you hear the music? Yeah, a bit rusty with this live streaming, so bear with me. Bear with me. Because every time I've gone live, I have no viewers, so I gave up for a while. So it might go. I mean, then the trouble is you might get loads of viewers, and then it'll overwhelm you a bit. Then. When you're somewhere nice, you tend to you're enjoying the view and not looking at your phone as much as you should do. Well, that's just because let's have a look. There's some signs. There we are. Oh, you can hear me, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. You can hear me, but I've got my AirPods in, and it's playing Spotify playlist because that's what I didn't want. I didn't want it to be silent, while I'm live streaming. So I've got the music for company, and then I can live stream and you can hear me. So it does work like that. That's where we are. Get more information. I know. I just thought I don't know why I'm paying because basically every time you visit, it's like a £12. It's £12 to get in, or you can get a pass for £70 for 12 months. So these gates were a new thing. These gates weren't here last time. New feature. Yep. Right. Yeah. Thanks for the hearts. So if you just keep tapping the screen, now I know that there's a signal because we're in a bit of a set. Every time I go live, I'm always somewhere nice, in the countryside. So you find like about half of it will be a good reception, and half of it you might break up a little bit. But it got so frustrating when I was on Periscope because they stopped updating the app, so you'd get loads of random crashes when you were trying to live stream. So at least TikTok is up to date anyway. But if you just type Jason Who on Google, you'll find me on. I'm on all the socials on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. It's a lovely place, like I say, but I'm just desperate to get some transport and show you more places because I've sort of exhausted all the local places I'm at. And find you some. Obviously, if I get enough interest, probably inspire me to upgrade my equipment and go some different places. How can you zoom in? Can't you zoom in? Yeah, yeah. That's what you'll find if it sounds like I talk a lot. It's just nervous talking, that's all. Ooh, crikey, look at this here. Yeah, because I haven't gone live for 12 months. I used to go live every day when the COVID days, all the COVID times. I was live every day. This is the River Trent, I think. There's the A500. If you know the area, like we're very near to the M6. That's the A500. That's not the A500. That's A34 to Stafford. That is. That goes to Stafford, and then we're very near to the M6 and like Alton Towers, and Alton Towers is about an hour away. So we will. If anybody turns off for Stoke-on-Trent, it's usually for Alton Towers or Trentham Gardens. It's worth a visit. So I think we're getting a better reception with TikTok. Yeah, thanks for the hearts. Just keep them flowing in, then that'll get more. If you keep tapping, that'll get more viewers, and it'll get sent out to FYPs then, and try to build some. Because it's confusing because it says I've got over 2,000 subscribers. You see, so you just think people are going to come on the lives, then there's not that many people. Are you part of the National Trust? No, I have never. I've never signed up for that. I know it's quite reasonable, but it's when I look at the National Trust manual, all the places you can visit. A lot of them aren't round here. I know we've got Moucop, and there's a couple round here. I know there's like Shugborough, isn't there? Shugborough Hall, and Little Morton Hall, and Biddulph Grange. But I'm glad I saw you around here this morning. You've inspired me. I thought, how are you watching somebody on TikTok, and now I'm walking around. Yeah, and I just saw those gates you were on about. Remember a new installation now are these gates. These weren't here last time. You put these here within the past 12 months. It must be for the wildlife to keep them in one place. These gates are new. Well, you have to pass through these gates. These weren't here when at the COVID times. That's what we always call it. Thank you. Here we are. It's because it's a beaver enclosure. That's why. You're standing inside the UK's largest beaver enclosure. Please ensure that gates are closed as you enter or leave. Ah, there we go. There's a QR code if you want more information. Yeah, they weren't here last time, so we've got the largest beaver colony. Yeah, it's the Trentham Canoe Club. Yeah, that's what I've got. I'm that busy trying to point the camera at things that are interesting for you. I should be checking for comments. Hang on, just bear with me. Yeah, just a second. Let me just check if I missed anything. Yeah, I do a lot of walking. Say I do about 5 miles a day, but I don't go live. I did like a canal walk yesterday, but this is what I was on about. There is a gate to the monkey forest. There's like a fence here where I don't know when if they ever had this gate open. It used to be access, but I think they keep it padlocked now. That's where the gate is at the back. You used to be able to get to the monkey forest, but I think they keep it locked now. You used to be able to get through to the monkey forest. All right. Yeah. All right. What I've got to do is just every 5 minutes, just have a stop and just check for comments. Uh, it's not that I'm ignoring them; it's just people think you're ignoring them, but it's just when you walk and you're sort of trying to look. When you're like somewhere like this, my mind's trying to point at nice things all the time and forget to look at the screen sometimes. Just bear with me. Yeah, I haven't been here for 12 months. It's a lot of it's changed. Let's just stand here a second. I haven't bought any bird food. I usually feed all the birds. Let's have a look at comments. Just bear with me. Would anybody like to join me as an audio guest, or because that's what I found this morning when I was watching you walking around this morning. I felt like I got a lot to say, and obviously you're limited in just typing comments, and I'm trying to get the obviously if people would like to come in just to show just the audio, you don't need to show, you don't need to join me for video. You can just do audio because that's what I used to enjoy on Periscope days. Because all that was a bit less sophisticated than TikTok. All you could do with that is add somebody as like an audio, an audio call. You couldn't add video like TikTok does. It was just the audio was enough. When I used to get people from like America and Australia watching me, and you could explain everything, because it was all new to them. You could have lots of conversation with the people watching because it was all new to them. Oh, ice cream. You could have lots of conversation with the people watching because it was all new to them. Oh, ice cream. You could have lots of conversation with the people watching because it was all new to them. Oh, ice cream. It inspired me to get my phone upgraded and start walking around, and because then you thought there's lots of nice things where I live. And I was enjoying it with the COVID times. And I thought I could share all this and get people involved, and make some like friends through the social media, like. Right, right. Let's just take a breather, see if I've missed any comments. Yeah, because that's what I find. Like I say, obviously, I know it's nerve wracking coming live. I mean, I always very reluctant on people's lives. To I can come in with audio, but it's just obviously I can keep describing everything that I'm seeing, or you can just type in the comments. I just find sometimes it was it was obviously when I was doing the live streaming, it was easy for talk, and then it's just if you as a viewer find that you've got more to say that can fit in a little box, apart from hello, where you're watching from. If you've got any complicated questions, it's easy just to join with audio, so you can just chat properly. But that's basically what I did. I was on TikTok about 12 months ago, and I used to just go live, and then you used to just get like some people just messing about when they joined you, so I was trying to get to know people in the comments, before I let people join. So you're just not getting all the people who just mess about. So yeah, I wish this platform would have been out years ago. I think it's just I'm blaming my age and my brain, so it's not as quick as it used to be. Trying to it's like a man thing, trying to multitask when you're trying to live stream and trying to keep looking at the screen and multitask and trying to find some nice things to point at. But Periscope was better, you see, because that had like a replay feature. So if you followed somebody, you either saw them live or everything they'd done became like a recording. You could just watch because you still resell replay viewers. I know TikTok saves it in my account, but privately, uh, it doesn't send it back out for other people to watch. But I think they are. I know they're in the process of going to widescreen videos. That'll be better. And then, and obviously, if they give you unlimited time to upload videos, I don't know how long you can do it. But I got that used to doing short videos, and that's why I tried to go more like Twitter Live or YouTube Live. But if you follow me on YouTube, just put Jason Who in Google, you'll see all the attempts that I've had at trying to go live on Instagram. You'll see a few lives on Instagram, a few lives on Facebook, a few lives on Twitter, well, X, and you'll see some YouTube lives as well. But I just didn't persevere with them because obviously you get no viewers unless they're following you. But I just didn't persevere with them because obviously you get no viewers unless they're following you. But I just follow for not because they like the content, perhaps just because it's easy just to follow. I don't know. So But I think I've got what they call friends, don't they? Where you're both following each other. They're the main accounts to look for. Right, I'll stop talking now. Just bear with me. I'm just start. It's because I say if I'm not live streaming, I'll just be walking around silent. You see, so it'll just probably sound like I'm talking a lot, but it's just nervous talking because I'm always walking around on my own. You see, I don't have any company on my walk, so as soon as I go live and there's anybody interested, just you turn into like a tour guide. I know lots of information. Look at a little. This is like a little hive we can look through. Yeah, I think it's just you've got to be good at multitasking when you're live because you've got to do so many things. Keep an eye on if there's any signal, if there's any viewers. Let's see where we are. Uh, oh, yeah, walking on. Yeah, it does give you that. It's a bit like a few guys I see, and amazing. Like once you've got your phone and you're live, you feel like. I mean, like I've. Well, look at some of the videos back where one night we had a heavy snow flurry, and I sort of just picked my camera up, went live. I sort of went walking. I went out the house about midnight, because it started snowing heavy. And it was just like thinking about content, trying to get a live video. And then when you watch back, you think, like, you wouldn't have done that without TikTok, going like just walking around on your own at 12 o'clock at night. It always feels like you're invincible when you're live, when you're talking to people. You definitely don't feel on your own. I always like listening to the radio, it's the same thing. I think it just gives you confidence when you're live streaming because I see a lot of guys who do that. And some of them who just try and cause trouble, they just say, well, you can't stop me filming. And they try and film controversy, and go in private places and say they've got a right because they've got a camera and they can just film what they want. I say I've got my pass anyway, so I haven't got to show you everything today. I've got a 12 month. I've renewed my 12 months anyway. So that's just the interaction. What I enjoy, it's not a. I think with TikTok, it's more about keep buying those. Keep people keep saying buy me things. Buying those tokens and things. It's not about that. I just want to, just get some nice, interested viewers. That just inspires you to just get some viewers that inspire you to keep on doing what you're doing. You've got to be careful you don't fall off these edges and got no fences. That's what you're doing. Yeah, I've been so lucky when I've been doing this live stream and I haven't fallen in the canal. I've done lots of canal walks and people are saying, you aren't reading the comments. I'm like, I'm just watching I don't fall in the canal. I thought that'd be the end of the live stream. Right, let's see where we are. This is just one of the things I've got to try and get used to is just look at the screen more often. That's my downfall. Let me just. Oh, hang on. What are they? Hang on, I'm missing a comment there. Yeah, that's what inspired me. I was just waiting for this sort of the spring weather to start. The spring weather to start, and then as long as it's like chilly, and lots of blue sky, it's that's when you want the walks. Anyway, some ducks. Yeah, but say if you just start with my main channels I use, I like YouTube. If you check on YouTube, and I don't really do much on social media apart from like TikTok and YouTube. And I used to do Periscope, and then there's an app that used to be called Heckle. That's still going. If you want to check that out, that's full of people who do live nature videos. It's basically a guy who used to do Periscope and then he invented his own app to carry on. I think that's called Heckle. You'll see people go live on that. Um, but Periscope used to be great. It had like a map of the world, like a globe. And when he used to have Periscope on, you saw like a map of the world, and you could spin it round, and everywhere where there was somebody live used to be a little red dot on this like globe. So you could pick where you wanted to go and see, like, you thought, oh, I can go Australia and America and France or Spain or. But people have said that Twitter Live has got more like Periscope now, where if you go live on Twitter, the hearts are back. When you tap the screen on here and the hearts go up, it does that on Twitter Live now. So, I mean, I prefer, I mean, for you as a viewer, I prefer like Twitter Live and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube because the video is saved. Where TikTok's all about live, and not really keeping the recording, for you to watch at another time. So. But I say that I can feel I'm having the same conversation with myself. I'm always having with Periscope used to be good, and then they took it away, and then obviously there's nothing that's available that's just exactly the same. But like things are getting better, like TikTok is getting better. You can obviously invite people in for audio and video, and let's just check comments again. Is the signal okay? I think this is a lot more robust. When I used to do live stream before, it used to keep cutting off all the time. I think this is quite stable, as long as it's short. Yeah, yeah, I know you can do I think you can do 10-minute clips now, I think. That'll require some editing. I just keep things basic. I don't do any editing, just keep it, I'll just follow Sally Will Fly Back. Let's make sure I'm following everybody. Yeah, I just was lucky. I used to have a few people who used to watch me from Australia. Hello, Mrs. B. Hello. Sorry, I'm missing your comments. Sally Will Fly just off out at the moment. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. It's like difficult when you're sort of walking. You're having a brisk walk. It's like I say. It's a matter of I usually do with people, as I'll say. When I get to the end, I'll sit down. When I get to the end, I'll find a seat, and then we can just what I mean. It's like it just feels like when I'm walking, it's all about look at the view. look at this view, nice view. Join me on this nice walk. But I'm just trying to. It's just difficult unless you do live streaming to try and see all the comments when the sun's been shining bright. I've got like an old-fashioned iPhone 7, so it's hard to see the comments in the sunshine. So if you leave any comment or anything, just give me a second and I'll scroll. Just tell me you've typed something. I'll just scroll back. Yeah, it's been a while since I've walked around here. I don't think I've got the energy today. But I thought my mind sort of just wanted to walk around without going live, and just concentrated on just try and get it done quick, try and get a brisk walk going. But it's because I've got like a natural brisk walk, I'm trying to walk slow and take everything in, but it's a big place I can go anyway. It's a massive place. It isn't just this lake. This is all part of it. And if you like looking history up, I mean, there is people on here who can. I know you can look all the history up if you want to, but there's a lot of history. If you look up Trentham Gardens, and you have to think this lake was all man-made. It was basically somebody a long time ago. This used to be a bit like if you know these stately homes at the National Trust. This was basically a stately home, like it was like a big house, and he had all this lake built. and all these woods and all this lake was all planted. It isn't natural. But then it started to decline in the 20s, I think. Basically, the house, it was all in the family for hundreds of years. Uh, the Duke of Sutherland, I think. That's what we're on about, that statue earlier on. He has got a statue at the top of the cliff. But you have to imagine hundreds of years ago, it was like a handful of people who just owned lots of land. Oh, there's the Chinese New Year lanterns. There's some Chinese New Year lanterns. I think we just missed it on Sunday. They had some Chinese New Year celebrations. And then I used to do this on Periscope a lot when I was walking and just like talking, and then realising there was nobody watching because the signal had gone. So that's why I like if you just keep if you can just tap the screen so I know there's a connection, or let me know if anybody wants to come in. Invite yourself in if you want to. If you've got any questions. I know a lot about I know a lot of history of the areas that I go. Not everything, but oh yeah, all the snowdrops have come out. Yeah, I've got all this pieces of wood. Maker's Market, yeah. Yeah. The only thing I've got to warn you with that is obviously be prepared for if you drive and it can get very bad, very busy. So if you can, always try and don't come by car or sort of park somewhere else because it can get a nightmare to get on and get off. It's like there's one way in and one way out. So imagine it's like about 2,000 cars here. It's a bit like leaving sort of Alton Towers or something, like a theme park. It gets very busy. Hey, snowdrops are out. Right, hang on. I can tell my fitness because I used to be able to talk and walk. I can tell it's getting a little bit worse now. I've got to get my cardio back where I can walk and talk. Right. I'll get my breath back. We'll just enjoy these snowdrops, and I'll just check for any comments. See if we've still got any viewers. Yay, 3,000 hearts. That's good. Yeah, it just helps get more viewers in. Apparently, if you keep tapping the screen, it sort of sends the video out to other people. I think so. Hopefully, we'll get some more people who enjoy the outside, countryside, and history. And I do some nice canal walks as well. But I thought I'd just start with Trentham. As long as the weather's nice, I'm like what they call a fair weather walker, So there's some lovely things to look at. Like I say, I'm trying not rush. I'm trying to. It's because I'm meeting somebody. I've arrived with my mum's come for a look around the shops. So I've just said, give me an hour and a half, and I'll go live and see what happens. And then obviously, depending if there's any viewers there, I can go on a shorter walk or a longer walk. But this is part of the longer walk now. But you can tell the difference when you obviously used to walk around here every day when COVID was on, and then I haven't been around here for about 2 years because I just noticed my old pass run out in 21. I think it ran out September 21, my old pass, so it's like 18 months since I've been around here, so it'll test my fitness. But there is a lady I see on here, if you give her a follow, I'm not sure what her name is, but she's doing it for fitness, like she walks down the canal. But there is a lady I see on here, if you give her a follow, I'm not sure what her name is, but she's doing it for fitness, like she walks down the canals. Walks on the canal, and I'm like, oh, hello, somebody else who's got canals where they live. I say, if you just give me a follow on TikTok, and YouTube's the main one, and then it's because there's so many platforms to go live, you see. You don't know which one's best, I mean, obviously, I sometimes feel like I'm uninstalling TikTok because it's just like not really meant for the sensible nature content. I know it's on there, but when I can scroll like your FYP for an hour and you really, apart from this morning when I got to a guy walking at Trentham, you just get you get loads and loads of just like people not outside, I enjoy the people who are outside, There's this guy who I haven't seen for a while who used to be on, and I'm trying to think of his name. I think it was called uh, Walt, like Walt Disney. I think it was called Walt and Teddy, and he used to live in Ireland, and he used to have a dog. And he'd like when he went live, he'd be like climbing up a mountain, like this massive hill where he lives. And I thought, crikey, I couldn't believe he was getting reception, like in the middle of nowhere, climbing up this big hill. But it was working for him. But perhaps the reception, the mobile masts have improved since I was last here, because everywhere I go tends to be sort of okay. And this is the thing I've got to remember now, is I've just got my battery warning. So this is the bit I've got to remember, is to, when you live stream, to plug your spare battery in. Just bear with me. It just warned me of 20% battery. Oh. But what I used to do is, I've got two phones on me now, but I always used to have music on while I was walking. So I'd have like music on one phone, and then I'd have music on one phone, and then live streaming on the other one. But I got, and then live streaming on the other one. But I got. It's a massive place, as you can see, hopefully from the. Oh, little Becky's on. Hello, little Becky. I was just talking about people I haven't seen for a while. I thought I'd just try and live stream again, see if I can get some viewers in. Yeah, I was just watching a guy on TikTok this morning. He was live at Trentham, and I thought, I should be there live streaming. Why am I watching somebody live streaming in Trentham? So I just renewed my 12-month pass and thought, right, I'm going to get fit again. Let me just sit a second. Let's have a quick sit down. All right. Let me just update on comments. Anybody who wants to join me sort of for audio, if you want, just let me know. I keep thinking I'm still on Periscope. That's the thing. If you have people on, I think Becky was some Periscope days. I'm trying to explain, Becky. I say Periscope to people, and they don't know what I'm on about. It wasn't that long ago, was it? We all used to be on Periscope. Yeah, I've got a power bank. Yeah, it's in now. I've just that busy talking and walking. I haven't plugged it in. That's what I learned from when I used to do TikTok. Yeah, I've got my power bank. It's just I'm a bit rusty. What I should have done was plugged it in before I start. That's what happens. But what I do is I go live and then think, oh, nobody will come on. I give it about 5 minutes and I turn it off, So I've just got to get in the habit of plugging the power bank in before you start. Anyway, we're all right now. It's charging up. Thanks for the likes. Ooh, 3,000. Crikey. Yeah, if you just keep tapping the screen so I know there's anybody there. If you've got any questions, give me a follow. Check out my other video, my other uploads, so you can get an idea of what I do. I do anywhere that's like a nice place, like there's some water or a lake or woods or trees or Biddulph Grange, Forest Park, Hanley Park. I go a lot of Victorian parks. And like I say, I'll go for a walk, I'll do a short video, and upload it. And then I thought I'd just try and live stream again. Because I miss the Periscope days of talking to people, listening to voices, And that's why when Periscope went away, I used to find it difficult to do the other apps because you haven't got the facility for people to join you as like it was just reading comments, and that used to be a distraction from the walking. That's why Periscope was good because you could read comments and obviously talk to people and try not to neglect the comments. Yeah, I know. If we're talking, I mean, if you, I was just speaking to a lady on the reception, and she just said Periscope. What's that? And I'm like, it's not that old. All it is TikTok now, isn't it? I think it's. I mean, even Twitter's changed its name, but I do follow Aiden on here. That Aiden in Leeds, he used to be on Periscope and he's on TikTok. But I think people have disbanded. People have gone to different platforms. I know some people do YouTube Live and Twitter Live and Facebook Live, and we've all disbanded. And I was just speaking to a guy on here who does a lot of nature walks, and I was saying we need to sort of follow each other and try and get a bit of a following of like people who just enjoy all the quality content. I mean, there's a lot of rubbish on TikTok, isn't there? Periscope always seemed like it was if somebody was live, it was something interesting. A lot of the time they're out on a walk or showing you something like a parade or a farmer's market or something. But I've just got out to I've gone a bit rusty with it. See, I mean, I've seen a lot of things and never thought of trying to go live. Because I thought nobody will come on. And you get a bit jaded with it all. It's a lovely day for a walk today. Got some blue sky. But I missed a lady I used to have on. Used to be really good friends with somebody on. Used to be in America somewhere, Colorado, I think. And we used to like get really into like her culture and our culture. The differences. And if you get somebody from another country, you can have lots of conversation. About different things, and you can just take this for granted because it's on your doorstep. And I bet people would be glad of this who live in London or in a big city. But it got me down yesterday. I don't know if you see it, Becky, on some of them guys who they live around here and all they seem to film is like the bad stuff. They don't. I'm trying to promote the nice stuff. And you get some of them guys who just like, oh, look what a dump Hanley is, and walk around all the back streets. I mean, I just never. I know they're probably just trying to highlight how bad some areas are. But I just feel like no, just show people the nice stuff. All right. Invite, yeah. If you follow Becky, if you follow Walk with Thomas, he seems a good guy. He does outdoor stuff. Walk with Thomas, he does nature stuff. Yeah, I haven't been up Mount Cop. You're the lady up Mount Cop, aren't you? I think you said you're near Mount Cop. I haven't been there for about, when was the last up Mount Cop? I must have been there 12 months ago. I always like try and get up there when you get a nice sunset. Go up Mount Cop. Uh, yeah, everybody's disbanded, haven't they? I mean, I thought we were all just going to stay together. I think Aiden's on TikTok. There's only Aiden on TikTok and me, and I think Walt's disappeared. I think he's on like that other what's that other platform? I think he's on that. What's the other one people use to do game streaming? He's on Twitch, I think. So we're all floating around. And there's that Scottish guy who does that Scottish guy who used to be on a lot. He does YouTube live. So I'm just trying to push for TikTok, but I think we are the minority on TikTok for the like the normal type of Periscope stuff. Because I think Aiden's gone. He does a lot of cooking stuff now. I think he does a lot of cooking. I think he keeps on about all the stuff you can buy in like the TikTok shop. He keeps on about it a lot. The TikTok shop, and you can buy this, that, and the other. I wonder if it isn't lambing season yet, is it? I usually come back here when it's lambing season, and you can see all of the lambs are being born. I don't think they're due yet, are they? They're a bit early. You can come back when. But I say it just feels so quiet. When I used to be on Periscope, it used to be. I mean, this is all Trentham Gardens, all up there. You can even go walk all around the back of the woods up there. There's like a path you can go all around the back of the trees. It's a massive place, but I say it's a. It's like it's better get a pass because it's like £12 every time you come in. So it's. But I just miss Periscope because I used to always have like every morning on Periscope. I'd have a lady who used to come on and you could like conversate with her. And we've had this conversation with other people before, and they say like it's. That's just the bit I used to prefer. I mean, obviously TikTok's available now. People can, if people want to come in, and chat properly to you, they're entitled to. You just couldn't do that on. Once they said, "Oh, Twitter Live's the new Periscope," and it wasn't because they took the audio calls off. I don't know why they took that off. Hopefully, it'll come back. But you used to be able to talk to people on Twitter Live, and then obviously it used to keep the recording. But obviously, with us trying to do outdoor content, you wanted it to be clear. So I used to do Twitter Live, and but the quality didn't used to be very good. But I think I'd say TikTok's obviously, it's keeping the app up to date, and it seems quite solid. But it's just trying to get this little click of trying to get all the Periscope people together. We've all sort of disbanded to different places now. Because obviously you're always after new viewers, so you can explain where you are and what you're doing, and look at these trees. But I say I do get disheartened. See, I mean, you say why you should do it without viewers, and but I think a lot of people get disheartened. If they've just got channels and nobody's watching, you need to feel the incentive to do some more content. Oh yeah. Oh, hang on, my headphones have gone off. Hang on, where are you? Can you still hear me? My headphones have gone off. Hang on. Yeah, there is like hang on, got to charge me. I'm all fancy now. I've got Apple AirPods, so can you still hear me now? The battery's gone. I don't know if I've got pressed something or. Oh right. Yeah, I just got my Apple AirPods and the battery's just gone. But there is a path you can go around. You can go around the lake, and you can get like a map from the reception, and there's like a fairy trail, and you can see like there's about 20 of these fairy trail things to find. Look at that. Somebody makes them out of like wire. It's like aluminium wire, and somebody makes all these fairies. Oh God, I'm just thinking of all the content I've got. I've got lots of content on the. If you check out my YouTube and my TikTok, there's a lot of videos I haven't put on TikTok yet. But I think I'm getting more popular now because that guy who's Spudman, him who's famous in Tamworth. Well, I caught a video of him on my local news. And I usually get like about 50 views on some of the, I'm not getting many views. But when I put that Spudman video on, it's on about 275,000 now, within a week. And I don't know if that's going to get me some traction. So I thought, just upload some more of your nature videos, and see if that helps get more viewers in, Now that obviously a lot of people have seen the Spudman video, it might get you more viewers. I mean, I've done well this morning. I've got about it's just a matter of us all supporting each other and sharing it out. Make sure everybody shares it out, and then you get more viewers in. The size of these trees. But I say I haven't been here for a while. I just usually wait until the spring weather starts, and there's a lot more sunshine and blue sky, and it's not too chilly. I say this waterfall's normally going, it's been switched off. But I say we've been not having transport. Well, my own car. I mean, my mum's got a car, but she won't go everywhere. But I think I was just getting sick of going everywhere. I've filmed everywhere that I can. And I don't want to just keep live streaming the same things, so. Oh, snowdrops are out. thought I'd have a stream for an hour. So this is usually a nice waterfall, but it's been turned off, so I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, it's just like I say, unless you do live stream, and it's a totally weird experience, to obviously just walk around normally, then try and walk around and trying to, interact with people and film everything, It's like a lot different than just walking around with your phone in your pocket. And obviously you don't want to just keep talking to yourself. There's nobody there. But, there's a fair. There's like a circus over there. I don't know why you can't zoom in on this. Why can't you zoom in like you used to be able to? Yeah, I said I'd give myself an hour and a half. I've just got to meet somebody at 4:30, so I said give me an hour and a half. I'll go have a wander around the gardens. And then there's like a big shopping complex. Well, I'm talking. I think thinking you're somebody who's like the other side of the world. I'm sure you've been. You know what Trentham Gardens is. If Becky's watching. Yeah, I just thought like after Periscope we'd keep that little community thing, of everybody who was on there, but they've all sort of disappeared. So that's why sometimes I'll jump on TikTok or Twitter live and just see if anybody's watching, It is a hard thing to do, to get viewers, because it's been on like a time scale, isn't it? It's you just go live and then you just expect loads of people to come on, It's obviously you've got old people busy. Probably TikTok was a funny time. TikTok, like when the code was on, it was a time when everybody was stuck on the phones, wasn't it? So, because I'm easy when I do my walks, I can do them anytime, but it's just it's trying to do them when you think people are going to be on. I wasn't sure how much time to give myself. I know it takes an hour just to walk around. Be interesting to see what the see what the quality's like. But I did just have I'm still on buymeacoffee.com. I can't remember if Becky bought me. I did used to get a few coffees bought when everybody used to be on buymeacoffee.com, where you can if you enjoy the content, you can buy them a coffee thing. It's just been brought to my attention because I follow, if you like radio without adverts, I'd suggest Engage Radio. That's like a charity station, and they rely on donations because they never have any adverts playing. So if you just you can get if you like listening to the radio, if you get Engage Radio, it's like an app. Get it off the App Store. Engage, Ngage, and I usually have that. If you enjoy some, like a radio station without adverts, apart from BBC, Oh, it's the year of the tiger, isn't it? Right, I get my breath back. Year of the tiger, I think. Yeah, like I say, if you've got, it's just like I say, it's a pity you're not live and you've got like thousands of people watching, because there's that many things you could show them, I mean, I've only just been around the lake, and there's all the, because there's that many things you could show them, I mean, I've only just been around the lake, and there's all the, Hang on. Oh, I've got to do a jigsaw puzzle. Hang on. Hang on, Becky. It must be when people just leave the live and there's nobody there. Hang on. It's going to end me live unless I interact with this jigsaw puzzle. Hang on. That was weird. It just this little jigsaw just come on the screen. and it just says your live will end in 30 seconds if you don't put this jigsaw piece in the jigsaw. So that was just catching me off guard. I just thought, what do you mean you're ending me live? What's happening? So I don't know what they put that step in there for. It's weird. It must be just so people who just go live and don't touch the screen or something. Never seen that before. That guy said it was on this morning. It asks you sort of like a verification process. You know, like some websites where you have to like click on the traffic lights and all that nonsense. It was a bit like that. I just had to put one jigsaw piece in this puzzle. Yeah, but I say I'll cut it short in a minute. I've got all the... You can show you all over there, you know. There's all these gardens. There's loads of... You could spend hours here. But I thought that's enough for today. Obviously, that's what you do. You either walk around the lake or you just stay in this bit. I think I'm just ready for a drink now. Go find the coffee shop. And... I think we've been on TikTok long enough. I'll wind it up in a minute. And if you just say any viewers, if you just keep tapping the screen for me, then it'll see that your videos are popular and send it out to more people. That's what we want. Because that's the problem I had with Periscope. So you've got a few hardcore people who are enjoying your content, you know, and then nobody else, you know. So. I've got a little Becky's hardcore. She's still with me. But I'm trying to think what time it is. Yeah, I mean, it's like a funny time of year, you see, with it not being... They have like a thing where they want everybody out by 5 o'clock anyway, so they'll start trying to kick everybody out by 5 o'clock. Because they don't want people in when it's dark, so... But I saw a photo, if you look up Becky on Google, if you just put like Trentham Gardens, ice skating, you can see like a postcard of where the winters must have been that cold, that there's like all this is frozen and people are ice skating on it. And that's when you obviously had long, cold winters. And this is why there's some steps here, because this is where people used to get into rowing boats. You know, rowing boats must have been a fashion. Everybody used to be in rowing boats. There's a nice statue. That's a cool statue. I'll say I've shown to everybody these on Periscope, and I just thought I'll see what happens with TikTok, and that's a nice statue. Let's see what time we're on. Yeah, 4:10, we're alright. Look at that. I'm intrigued how clear that, because you used to have Periscope, you say hello replay viewers, and you used to like have a recording. See, it's not like that on TikTok. It'll save it in my file, you know, it'll save it on my account, but it's not there for anybody else to watch. That's the problem. Yeah, she's been here a long time. Look at that. But I say one good thing about TikTok is it is stable. That was the only problem with Periscope. It never got any updates. It started... I mean, when we used to talk on there, it was dying, really. And then they shut it down, and then they said, it's called Twitter Live now. So, like I say, if you make sure you follow me on all the platforms, and then I might pop up on Twitter Live or Instagram or Facebook or Heckle. Because you've got to go where the viewers are, you know. It's like, where are all the viewers? And obviously you're only going to get to try and get followers on here and then tell them to follow you on all the platforms, you know. But you've got to really stick to one platform. But I think you can do it. I think you can go live on TikTok and it sends it out to different platforms. Like, there was a platform I used to go on that's closed down now. I forgot what it was called now. There's a platform I used to go on, and it's closed down now. We all got shoved onto there, and then it's closed down. And that's what you'll see if you watch me. If you go on my YouTube, you'll see a couple of old videos where I'm live, and that's like because the app, when you used to go live on the app, it used to send it out to YouTube and Facebook, and so it'd send it out to all the platforms. I say it's getting a bit chilly now, so I'll start to leave a bit, I think. Oh yeah, I think I've just got Becky watching. I don't think anybody else is coming in. Yeah, it's a shame I sort of jumped on him when he was dying, really. That was the problem. I'll try and record all this, and then it's like I say, it's a pity it doesn't just like Periscope. It used to be, you stopped your Periscope and then it just sort of processed itself, didn't it? Then you could watch it as like a recording. And that's the problem, how it's all gone to pot. But anyway, I've managed to walk around. I'm still live streaming. Oh, Periscope was a nuisance. I'd walk around here and it'd just crash about 10 times. You thought, this is what it used to do your head in. It used to just crash all the time. At least this is more stable. But I've done well for not having any like idiots coming on. You used to have people who just trying and join you live. I'd rather just get to know people in the comments, than you'll just get these people trying to invite themselves in to go live. I'm not saying they're all bad, but it's you have to be very careful to just let complete strangers in, to your live if they're just going to mess about, So you say, well, I'll read your comments for a few days and then I'll let you come live after. Yeah, I know, it's like saying it saves it for me, which is a bit silly, isn't it? It'll save it for me, but like everybody else messes out. But I think that's what TikTok really started as, and that's why it's evolving. Because it basically started as like, I remember when people were just doing dances, weren't they? Remember, it was just all about like people, when that Blinded by the Light come out, or that song, Blinded by the Light, and everybody was doing the TikTok dances. It was all about that. But I've spoke to some creators and they are saying like, it is evolving. There's a lot like they're going to start introducing widescreen and longer videos, and it's turning into more like YouTube, where it doesn't matter how long your video is. That's why I prefer Twitter Live or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, because wherever you live stream, it stays there as a recording, you see. So you like swings and roundabouts. There's only TikTok where you can speak to people while you're live streaming, but that's the only platform that doesn't have recordings, for the viewers. So anyway, time will tell. We'll just have to see what happens. That's where the rowing boats used to be. That's where they used to store all the when you used to have your boats with the oars, they all used to be stored in there. When you used to be able to hire one and then go and go around the water. Well, that used to be a fashion. But you can't believe this was all built, can you? You think this is all natural? This was all built by some rich person. They used to have a big house over there. It's like Shrubbery, like Shrubbery Estate. Basically, it used to be over there. That's the church. See where is it there? That's the church that they haven't knocked down, and a little bit of the buildings there. But all here used to be like a big mansion, in front of this church, and that used to be his private church. So you should just like come out to the back door, and he used to have his own door to go in the church there. And then it went into like disrepair, and then it got demolished about 100 years ago. But that's why it's best if you try and do history videos. It's like, like trying to put them on YouTube, because you don't have to do it once, imagine if I come for a walk around here, you don't want to keep repeating the history of the place every time you come, trying to create like a definitive YouTube video or something then. Oh yeah, bird sightings. Anyway, we keep reminiscing about Periscope, don't we? Anyway, there's all the sightings. Yeah, I'll have to see what I can do about trying to upload some of this, because I'd like upload it, you know, for people to watch, and because people can't always catch you live all the time, you know. You know, this is a map of where we are. That's where we've just been. We just walked around all this water. That's the monkey forest. There's Duke of Sutherland's monument. Yeah, and like I say, you don't have to pay to go in. There's a shopping village. If you go in here, obviously you pay to get in here, but you can go all around the back here, and you can go, there's like a walk, you can go all up here. You can go all around there, to like all around the outskirts. I've been around there before. Yeah, that's it. Like I say, it's it'd be nice to have people in from like abroad, you know. It's like you live stream and you just have people who are local, you know. Used to get like loads of international people watching on Periscope. I don't know what's happened. You don't seem to get like people coming on here from. I've asked where people are coming from, and they all seem like they're in England. I don't know how the algorithm works and doesn't send us people from the other side of the world, you know. Which is more interesting for broadcasters, you know what I mean? To because I'd rather have all this live stuff, you know. I love the live, and you know, I know people can do YouTube, and then you know, you can have 1,000 comments after you've done a video, you know. But I like the live interaction and the, you know, just reading comments after the fact, you know. But each to their own, you know. That's why you don't see me so much on live streaming, you know, because obviously if there's nobody comes on, I mean, it's like YouTube. I mean, nobody really puts comments, because the thing is, you see, I put videos on, and you know, you'll get like hardly anybody saying like, oh, you've done a great walk today, you know. It's like people watch the videos. Like if I go on my YouTube and look at all the comments, it'll be like hundreds of comments on things that aren't my walks, you know. So I know it's like a niche thing. Seems to be like a niche thing, sort of. You'll get like 1,000 comments on like a video about something else, and because my channel's got different things on, so. But you've got a few hardcore people. But I say, I only come here just because I saw somebody was live here this morning on TikTok, and I just thought, oh, I'll better go. It just inspired me to sort of go visit. Right, yes. Right, I'll finish up there, Becky. Thanks for watching. If you check out my other uploads and see what you think. If you've got any suggestions where I've probably missed somewhere that would make a good video, let me know. Yeah, I think that's a good start. I've had some hearts. Yeah, I'll try it in different times of the day. Perhaps you'll get more people on like a bit later on. You know, it's a bit difficult at the moment trying to do late walks. Right, I'll just leave it there then. Thanks for watching, Becky. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.